Britain's economy contracted for the second consecutive month in October, according to official data from the Office for National Statistics. Well, the GDP fell by 0.1% in October, matching the 0.1% decline recorded in the month of September. The decline puts the UK on recession watch, marking the first back-to-back monthly contraction since the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns that ensued in the year 2020. Weak performance in oil and gas extraction, retail, pubs and restaurants weighed on overall output despite slight gains in telecom and logistics. The contraction poses a challenge for the Labour government, which marked its first 100 days in office. Finance Minister Reeves described the figure as disappointing but emphasized that the policy is aimed at long-term growth.
The numbers on GDP are disappointing, but it's not possible to turn around more than a decade of poor economic growth and stagnant living standards in just a few months. But you'll see from the plans we've been announcing, whether that is the energy reforms we've published today, the reforms to build 1.5 million homes that we published yesterday, the pensions reforms, the creation of a national wealth fund, this government are getting on with the job in improving economic growth and driving up living standards.
The government's October budget introduced major tax hikes for businesses and higher borrowing for infrastructure investments. However, anticipation of these tough measures is seen as dampening business sentiment, with households and companies dealing spending, hiring and investment. The service sector showed no growth in October, while manufacturing and construction both shrank. Amid weak growth, experts warn that Britain may already be experiencing a recession, with output per head declining for the second consecutive quarter. The Bank of England, which cut rates by 25 basis points in November to 4.75%, faces another major challenge on rates next week. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's earlier pledge to achieve the highest economic growth in the G7 has been downgraded to an aim, with GDP growth stalling. Uncertainty over fiscal policies and rising taxes continue to cloud the UK's economic outlook.